Om Shanti. Today is your 153rd day of your godly blessing. In this blessing, before we go ahead, have a look at the video link above and click on that to find out what all different yogasanas and how you can keep your body healthy and how to sleep well too. So let's go ahead with today's blessing. Baba says in today's blessing that in order to face all the situations, the people who come in our life, and even our own turmoils within our mind, we have to be stable in the point form. What is the point form? We're going to explore that and we're going to understand exactly what Baba means to say by being in the point form. So let's go ahead with today's blessing. Baba says, may you make your stage constant. Constant means the mind is constant. Somebody is praising you, you're still constant. Somebody is pulling you down, nothing happens to you. You gain something or you lose something, nothing happens to you. You win or you lose, you are still stable, you're constant. So God says, may you make your stage constant and stable with the awareness of the lesson. Now the lesson is of belonging to the one Father and none other, and become a great soul. Let's go into the understanding of this. If you always remember the lesson of belonging to the one Father and none other, what does it mean actually? In Kali Yuga, if you have expectations from people, not just people, if you have expectations from things around you, from people and situations, if you have expectations from certain organizations, if you have expectations even from your own body to keep you always healthy, then you are not belonging to the one Father. In simple terms, we are looking outwardly towards people, towards things to give us comfort and love and happiness, towards people to speak softly to us, nicely to us, and keep us happy, maybe keep us jovial all the time, keep us peaceful all the time. And God says that is where the problem lies. So when we belong to the one Father, we are in constant touch with God the Father. We are meditating, or what we call as a jap or tap or tapasya. Tapasya means to be constantly in connection, telepathic communication with God the Father. That means you're contacting Him, you're communicating Him, and you're not belonging or depending on any person, anything, or any situation to give you comfort in your mind, to give you peace, to give you love, to give you happiness. You are so strong within because you've realized that this is the end of the world's Kali Yuga, and during this time expecting anything from the world which has become dirty, 5 elements have become impure, souls have become impure, and to expect anything at this particular time is going to be very difficult. And the more we expect, the more sadness comes in. The more we have grudges, the more we have guilt, the more we have expectations, the more we are saddened within. So God says, have me, belong to me, have all your expectations from me and nobody else. Let's go ahead further. So Baba says, your stage will become constant and stable because you have received all the knowledge. God has given us the complete knowledge of the past, of what we were, how we used to live, even financially, how we were so stable. We were stable in our mind, we were stable in our relationships, we were stable in our health. So God says that now if you expect the same stability at the end of the drama, at the end of Kali Yuga, then you are asking for trouble, you are asking for peacelessness, you are asking for sadness, you are asking for turmoil in your relationships. Let's go ahead further. So Baba says, there are many points, but there are many points in the knowledge. God is an ocean of knowledge. But to have all the points and to be stable in the point form is the wonder. That is the practice which we have to do. The most difficult part. That at that particular time when a person is pulling us down or anything is happening, we are stable in that point. At a time when someone is pulling you down, someone is making fun of you, someone is blaming you, someone is complaining to you, someone is wanting you or desiring you to change for them, and that's the time, can you be stable, or do you refute, do you fight back, do you use bad words, do you get angry and make yourself not in a point form, but you destabilize yourself in your mind. So God says either you are up with me in your thoughts, or you're in the mud, in the muck, thinking about the worldly things and getting distracted. Choice is yours. Sometimes situations will pull you down. Financial situation. The present situation, people we have seen that they have faced financial issues, they have faced losing their relationships, their relatives have left them physically, and many other situations have come. Some people have lost their job. Those situations come. So always there's a method. In my life also, I found a method. I also suffered with my business, but then I found a method. And God is always there to guide you and direct you. But provided you're not complaining, you're not comparing, you're not blaming people, situations, things around you, and you're always grateful, and you're always in gratitude, and you're always helping other out, even if you yourself don't get any help from anybody. So let's go ahead further. So Baba says people will pull you down. Sometimes people will pull you down, sometimes some things will pull you down, and sometimes the atmosphere will pull you down. Atmosphere of the house, atmosphere of the people around you, atmosphere of the government, atmosphere of your city, your weather, everything can pull you down and make you uncomfortable and stop you from progressing ahead, whether it be in spiritual life, whether it be in physical life, financial life, relationships. Something or the other can come and pull you down, right? You have experienced that. But God says once you remember me and don't depend upon anybody else around you for love, happiness, peace, bliss and power and knowledge and wisdom, that's the time nothing will affect you and you'll be stable in your mind or constant in your mind. Well, let's go further ahead. This will happen anyway, but only when all of this expansion finishes in a second. That means you stop blaming, you stop complaining, you stop finding out faults, you stop thinking about others, that if that wasn't there, if he wasn't there, if the situation wasn't there, I would have been better. And when you are away from all these things, when you understand the knowledge, you understand the drama, you understand that it's nothing new, it happened 5,000 years back also, the same thing, the same situation, the same people, the same time. Like in my case, I'm talking to you right now, and this happened 5,000 years back too. This is a complete cycle. I am a soul, I am immortal, Supreme Godfather is a soul, immortal. I've taken this body every 5,000 years, you have taken your body every 5,000 years, and at the same time, same moment, same second, nothing has changed. We have spoken like this to each other. So let's go ahead. Baba says, but this will happen in here, but only when all of this expansion finishes in a second and you have a constant and stable stage, will you then be said to be a soul who has received the blessing of being elevated. When you can keep yourself constant in this stage, not just showing it outwardly, but from within you are constant because of using the knowledge, because of making yourself stable. Having the knowledge is enough. Not enough, but having the knowledge and being able to use it and be stable is known as being a point. So God says, what is a point? You are the point. Remember the points, but be stable in the points and not let anything or any person or any situation affect you. So I'll leave you with this beautiful blessing. Have a blessed day. Stay safe. Stay home. Om Shanti.